So, some news out of Charlotte, North Carolina this week. The Charlotte Observer actually broke this story, but if you're a regular reader of FITSNews, you knew it was coming because last spring we reported on it. The city of Rock Hill, South Carolina, having serious problems meeting its obligations to the Carolina Panthers, owned by liberal billionaire David Tepper, on a new construction project, a new practice facility, new corporate headquarters for the Panthers. This was a very controversial deal. It was approved back in 2019, and you've got city, state, and some federal tax dollars going to various parts of this project, which aims to build a new practice facility and corporate headquarters for the Carolina Panthers in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Now, as we reported back in May of 2021, this project was in trouble. Specifically, Rock Hill was having serious trouble raising the money it needed or borrowing the money it needed to pay for its part of this project. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why is a government paying for a practice facility for the richest owner in the National Football League? Again, David Tepper, worth more than $15.8 billion. He is by far the richest owner in the National Football League. Why can't he build his own practice facility? That's a good question. Here's another thing to consider. South Carolina is already home to the Carolina Panthers practice facility. They currently practice in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and something that the mainstream media just conveniently forgets when they write about this story is that there are going to be real losses in Spartanburg when they move the practice facility over to Rock Hill. Will that happen, though? We don't know. Looking at the latest developments in this story, it seems as though the city of Rock Hill has kind of bowed out of the process, and they're letting the Panthers now decide whether they want to build this facility or not. Now, the practice facility and the corporate headquarters were supposed to open in August of this year, but there have been repeated delays. COVID has been blamed, although we reported early in 2021 that COVID was not the real reason, that there were underlying financial issues. And then again, last May, we reported exclusively on the problems with the city's finances. Will there be a Panthers development? Probably, because as you read on the article that was posted today on FITSNews.com, there's a chance that York County is going to step in and assume the city's obligations. And folks, if they don't step in, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster has staked his political career on this deal. Well, maybe not that far, but he certainly made this a centerpiece of his administration back in 2019. And again, this is the signature economic development accomplishment, if you will, for Henry McMaster. It's his highest profile economic development win, so to speak. So look for Henry McMaster to push state leaders to step in if the county doesn't bail out this deal. Again, I have consistently opposed a bailout for the taxpayers from the beginning. I believe that sports investments or public investment in sports teams provide a terrible return for taxpayers. And given the runaway inflation, soaring gas prices that we're dealing with right now, there's absolutely no excuse for a multi-billionaire to pin the costs of this expansion onto South Carolina taxpayers. Unfortunately, that's what's happening. But count on FITSNews to continue to keep an eye on this deal moving forward and continue to stand up for taxpayers on this and other crony capitalist projects.